Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 3 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 3 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. So we're going to start with the chapter equations and variables. And here is the lessons we're going to cover today from the chapter. They are identify equations, solve for the variable addition and subtraction, solve for the variable multiplication and division, solve for the variable addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, write variable equations to represent word problems. Then we'll do the final test of the chapter. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is identify equations. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I am on grade 3 maths. The chapter name is equations and variables. I'm going to start with the first chapter, that is identify equations. Okay, the first one is this an equation? 9 take away 3 equals 6. So yes, this is an equation. Basically the equation is whenever you have something like this, you have an equality sign. Here you have a mathematical expression and here you have a mathematical expression means either two of the numbers adding, or here you have the answer of these numbers, then that means this is the equation. Got it? So you have an equality sign. At the right hand side you have a mathematical equation, and on the left hand side you have either the answer of the equation or you have another equation, then that would be the a mathematical expression, then that would be the equation. Got it? Basically equation, equality sign. Is there an equality sign between two of the mathematical expressions, then that means this is the equation. Like for this one, yes, this is the equation. Got it? Just look at this one. Is this an equation? No, this is not the equation. You don't have any equality sign here or the number like this, so this is not the equation. Got it? Okay, the next one is 3 take away 2 equals 1. Is this an equation? Yes, it is, because 3 take away 2 equals 1. So this is an equation. You have an equality sign and you have the mathematical expressions on both sides. So yes, this is an equation. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, is this an equation? Yes or no? Yes, this is an equation. Got it? Here you have 5 times 3. Either you can write it at the left hand side of the equality or right hand side of the equality. It doesn't matter. Got it? You have an equality sign and you know that 5 times 3 equals 15. So yes, it is an equation. Got it? The correct option is yes. Very good. Okay, the next one is this an equation? 1 times 4? The answer is no, this is not the equation. Got it? You don't know what times 4 equals what. Got it? So this is not the equation. The correct option is no. Very good. The next one is this an equation? 9 times 6 equals 6 times 9? Which is the correct option? Yes or no? Yes, it is an equation. Like I said, if both sides of the equality must have the, like on the both sides of the equality you have a mathematical expression, you can evaluate the expression. Got it? So the correct option is yes. On the both sides you have 9 times 6, that equals 54. So yes, this is the equation. Got it? Okay, the next one is this an equation 4 plus 4? Is this an equation? No, this is not the equation. Got it? You don't have an equality sign and the value as well. So this is not the equation. Got it? Okay, is this an equation 10 equals 3 plus 7? Yes or no? No, this is not the equation. Very good. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next topic. Sorry, I selected the wrong option. The answer is no. Got it? So you can complete the test by yourself later today. So if you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? I'm going to start the new lesson, that is solve the variable addition and subtraction. So let's start with the next lesson. Okay, solve for y. So you're given with the equation, you have to solve this equation for y. You have to find the value of the y. Got it? So just look at the equation y equals 7 minus 2. Y is already isolated. Isolated means it is alone on the left hand side. Got it? The variable y is already alone on the left side of the equation. Simply solve the right side. Got it? Just do 7 take away 2. So 7 take away 2 is 5. Got it? Okay, then the next one is k equals 9 plus 1. So you already, if the variable is not isolated, you have to isolate the variable. That means you have to write a lone variable on the left hand side, either right hand side, or you have to solve the other side of the equation. Got it? Like for this one, k is already alone on the left side. Just add, solve this 9 plus 1. So 9 plus 1 is, yes, 9 plus 1 equals 10. So k equals 10. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. The first one is solve for g equals 3 minus 2. So g is already isolated on the left hand side, or already alone on the left hand side. Just subtract it, 3 take away 2. So 3 take away 2 equals 1. So the correct option is 1. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Very good. Okay, the next one is solve r equals 4 plus 2. So again, r is already isolated. Just add, solve the other side. 4 plus 2 equals 4 plus 2 equals, yes, that would be 6. Just add them. 4 plus 2 makes 6. Okay, now just look at this equation, t plus 4 equals 9. That means you have to, first you have to isolate t. Got it? You have to move that positive 4 to the other side. So we know that opposite to addition is subtraction. So you have to subtract 4 both sides because it is an equation. So you have to do the steps on the both sides. Like I'm going to add 4, subtract 4. So you have to subtract 4 both sides of the equation. Got it? So it would be 4 minus 4 is 0 at this side. You're left with t, and 9 minus 4 equals 5. Got it? So the correct option is 5. Chris, please write the answer once. Correct option is 5. Everyone, please write the answers once. Do not create the mess. Otherwise, I'm going to block you all. Foma, I am going to block you. Okay, the next one is m equals 3 take away 2. So 3 take away 2 is, 3 take away 2 equals 1. Got it? The correct option is 1. But I am the teacher here, not you. You just focus on the lesson we are working on. 3 take away 2 equals 1. It's my duty to uh, ask him to stop, not yours. Okay, the next one is m equals 2 plus 4. So 2 plus 4 equals m equals 4 plus 2. So 4 plus 2 equals, yes, it is 6. Very good. Okay, the next one is m plus 4 equals 9. So you have to do the same thing. You have to isolate the m. That means you have to remove the positive 4 from this side. So it is adding. So opposite to addition is subtraction. So just subtract 4 both sides. Got it? So 4 minus 4 is 0. You are left with m here, and 9 take away 4 equals 5. Got it? 13. No, 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 no. Just look at the board. 13 and 14. No, not 13, 14. Just look at the board. You have to isolate the m. You have 4 is adding at this side. You have to move that 4 to the other side. So opposite to, basically you have to remove 4 from here. So opposite to addition is subtraction. That's why you have to subtract 4 both sides. So 4 minus 4 is 0. At this side 4 minus 4 is 0. You're left with m only. And at this side 9 take away 4 equals 5. Got it, everyone? So it would be m equals 5. So correct option is 5. Select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, here you have already u is isolated. Just solve the other side. So 7 plus 1 equals 8. Let me just find another example. Okay, now look at just this one. V minus 3 equals B. You have to isolate the V. Got it? You have to remove that negative 3 from here. So 3, you have to make it 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. Got it? You have to add 3 here to make it 0, but you have to add both sides of the equation. 3 minus 3 is 0. You are left with b here only, and 4 plus 3 is 7. Opposite to addition is subtraction, and opposite to subtraction is addition, vice versa. Got it? So you have to remove that negative 3. So you added 3 both sides, because opposite to subtraction is addition. So that's why you added 3 both sides. So 3 minus 3 is 0. So at this side you are left with just v only. And at this side you have 4 plus 3 equals 7. Got it, everyone? So the correct option is 7. Okay, now just look at this one. 3 is adding to r. So you have to remove that 3 from this side. So opposite to addition is, always do the opposite operation. Like if it is adding, just subtract it on the both sides. If it is subtracting, just add it to both sides. So here 3 is adding, so just subtract 3 both sides. Got it? 3 minus 3 makes 0. You are left with r here, and 8 minus 3 equals 5. Very good. So the correct option is 5. Got it? Okay, the next one is k equals 9 plus 1. So yes, it is 10. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. So if you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Okay, the next lesson is for the variable multiplication and division. So we just learned solve for the variable. The operations we learned are addition and subtraction. Now we're going to learn the multiplication and division. Got it? Basically, you have to do the same things like we are doing with addition and subtraction. Got it? So multiplication and division are opposite to each other. Got it? Okay, let's start with the first example. Solve for C. C equals 6 divided by 3. So C is already alone on the right hand side of the equation. Got it? So just divide 6 by 3 three times. What number is 6? So 6, 3 times 2 makes 6. So it would be 2. Got it? Okay, just look at this one. H equals 3 times 3. Got it? H is already alone on the left side. Just do 3 times 3. 3 times 3 makes 9. So the correct option is 9. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, solve for W. W is already isolated or alone on the right hand side. Got it? So here you have 2 times 2 dot 4. Basically 2 dot 4 means the dot is for multiplication. Got it? They are multiplying. So 4 times 2 makes 8. So W equals 8. The correct option is 8. Got it? So it is 4 times 2 and 4 times 2 makes 8. So the correct option is 8. Just select the correct option and then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is solve for R. Again, R is already isolated. Just solve the other side. R times R is, sorry, 3 times 3 is, yes, it is 9. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 3 equals 3D. Now just look at the question. Just listen to me carefully. You have the 3 here. 3 is multiplying to D. Got it? First of all, you have to isolate the D, and 3 is multiplying to D. So opposite to multiplication is, opposite to multiplication is division. Got it? Just divide both sides by the 3 because you have to remove that 3. That is with the D. You have to remove this 3. So to remove this 3, divide both sides of the equation by 3. Got it? No, 8 divided by 4. No, you don't have to divide 8 by 4. They are on the same side. You just have to multiply them, not on the other side. See, 3 and 3. 3 times 1 is 3. So you are left with D equals 1. Got it? The correct option is D. D equals 1. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is C equals 6 divided by 3. The variable is already isolated, so you have nothing to do with the other side. Simply divide them. 3 times what number is 6? So the correct option is 2. Just select the correct option and click on the 3 times 2 is 6. So 2 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is G equals 2 times 3. So they are multiplying. G is already isolated. Got it? G is already on the other side. You simply have to multiply them. So 2 times 3 is 6. So the correct option is 6. Okay, now you have 2G equals 8. Just look at the question and listen to me carefully. Now you 2 is multiplying to G. Got it? You have to remove that 2. So opposite to multiplication is, so you have to remove that 2. So you have to, yes, opposite to multiplication is division. So you have to divide both sides by 2. Got it? So 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times what number is 8? 2 times 4 is 8. So the correct option is G equals 4. Got it? So multiplication and division are opposite to each other. Got it? So the correct option is 4. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is u equals 3 times 2. So 3 times 2 is, they are on the same side, simply multiply them. 3 times 2 is, yes, it is 6. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, h equals 3 times 3. So see, 3 times 3 equals, so 3 times 3 is, they are already on the same side, so you just have to multiply them. So 3 times 3 makes 9. Okay, the next one is 3c equals 9. So again 3 is multiplying to c. So opposite to multiplication is, yes, it is division. Divide both sides by 3 because you have to remove this 3. Got it? 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 times what number is 9? 3 times 3 is 9. So the correct option is 3. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is, wait, let me just go back to the next lesson. Okay, the next one is solve for the variable addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So we are just done with addition, subtraction, and multiplication, division also. So now just, this is just the review of these questions, of the lessons we just did. Got it? So let's start with the next lesson. Okay, let's start with the first one. C equals 3 take away 2. So C is already alone on the left side. Just do 3 take away 2. So 3 take away 2 is, yes, it is 1. Got it? Okay, just look at this example. 2u equals 2. So they are the same we just did. You have to remove that 2 from here. That means you have to divide both sides of the equation by 2. Got it? Either you write this way or this way. They are same. Got it? 2 and 2 are cancel out. You are left with u. Here 2 times 1 is 2. So u equals 1. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions because we already know how to solve them. So let's just do practice questions. That is the same I just did on the board. 2 is multiplying to u. So we know that opposite to multiplication is division. Got it? So 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 1 is 2. So u equals 1. Got it, everyone? So the correct option is u equals 1. Okay, the next one is b equals 6 divided by 2. So 2 times what number is 6? 2 times 3 is 6. Got it? So the answer for the next one is 3. Okay, the next one is 3j equals 3. So you have to remove that 3 from here. Got it? So opposite to multiplication is division. Got it? You have to divide it by the 3. So just divide it by the 3. It would be 3 times what number is 6? 3 times 2 is 6. So that means the correct option is 2. Got it? So the correct option is 2. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is C equals 3 take away 2. So 3 take away 2 is, it is 2. 3 take away 2 is 1. Okay, the next one is n equals 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. The correct option is 9. Okay, the next one is 6 equals h take away 3. So which is the correct option? Be careful while answering which is the correct option. You have to remove that 3 from here, and 3 is subtracting at its side. Opposite to subtraction is addition. You have to add 6, 3 both sides. Got it? 3 take away 3 is 0. And at this side, h 6 plus 3 equals 9. Got it? So the correct option is 9. No, that is not Emmy. That is not 3. It is 9. 9 take away 6 plus 3 equals 9. The correct option is 9. So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson, write variable equations to represent word problems. So let's just start with the lesson. Okay, you're given with the statement. You just have to understand the statement and write down the equation. Got it? Okay, let me just read the question. Katy bought 24 bouncy balls at a toy store. Her friend Nick also bought some boy bouncy balls. When they counted all them together, Katie and Nick had 64 bouncy balls. Which equation, when solved, will show how many bouncy balls Nick bought? So, the writing equation is very simple. You just have to understand the question. So, let me just explain the question again. So, here you have two of the friends, Katie and Nick. Katie bought 24 bouncy balls, and you don't know how many balls Nick bought. But when we added them together, 24 and the one you don't know, that is the balls that Nick bought. Let's suppose it is B. When they added them together, it is 64. Got it? You just have to understand the equation, and you have to write them down. It will be 24 plus B equals 64. Got it? Let's do another example. Okay. A toy company is going to use 10 boxes to ship some toys across the country. The country, the company needs to ship 80 toys. Which equation, when solved, will tell you how many times did the company should put in each box? Now you have the how many times. Got it? That means the things in the equation are multiplying. Got it? So the equation is a toy company is going to use 10 boxes to ship some toys across the country. The company needs 80 toys. That means you have to do 10 times the toys. You don't know about it, and it would be then 80, because you have to tell how many times toys the company should put in each box. Company uses 10 boxes. You just have to do 10 times t. You don't know how many boxes, and it would be 10 times t equals 80. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, just look at the question, listen to me carefully. Yoshi and Leslie collected seashells on the beach. Yoshi found 43 shells. When Yoshi and Leslie put all the shells together, they had 61 shells. Which equation, when solved, will show how many shells Leslie finds? So, one thing you have to learn from here, put all of their shells together. That means they added their shells. Got it? Yoshi and Leslie collected seashells on the beach. Yoshi found 43. That means one of them found 43. And the sum, when added, you don't know how many shells the other one collected. Got it? How many shells Yoshi collected? Let's suppose it is S. You don't know. Basically, T is the value that is unknown. You don't know the value. Like for this one, just look at the board. For D, 3 plus S. S is the shells that uh, Leslie collected. You just know the shells that Yoshi collected. Yoshi collected 43 shells. Got it? Got it? You don't know how many shells Leslie collected, but you know when they added together, the answer is 61. Got it? That means that is the equation 43 plus S equals 61. Option number 1 is the correct option. You don't have to find the answer. You just have to write down the equation. Got it, everyone? So it is the option number 1. 43 plus S equals 61. Got it? Okay. For a recycling project, 18 students each collected the same number of plastic ball. They collected 90 balls in all. How many, but which equation when solved will tell you how many times each student collected? How many times? These words are very important. How many times means the equation, you have the sign that is multiplying. Got it? Okay. For a recycling project, 18 students each collected the same number of plastic bottles. You have 18 students and they collected the bottles. They collected 90 bottles in all. So we already know the answer. They collected 90 bottles. When solved, will tell you how many bottles. From here, I got my answer that they are multiplying. It would be 18 times B equals 90. Got it? That is option number B. Got it? Option number B is the correct option. You just have to understand the statement and then you can write down the equation. Okay, Mendy bought some buttons at the craft store. You don't know how many buttons he bought. Some buttons, got it? She used 40 of them for an art project and had left 32. Which equation, when solved, will tell how many buttons Mendy bought? That means you don't know how many buttons he bought. Mendy bought some buttons. You don't know. Let's suppose it is B. She used 40 of them. B minus 40. Out of the she bought B. Out of the 40 she used for out of the B she used 40 for an art project and had left 32. It would be B take away 40 equals 32. Got it? So the equation is B take away 40 equals 32. That would be option number 1. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, there are 14 boys in a school choir. The choir has 46 members in all. So 14 of the boys and 46 members total. Which equation when solved will show how many girls are in the school? So 14 boys, you don't know about the girls and their total are 46. Got it? It would be 14 plus G equals 46. So option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, for the canned food drive, 16 students each collected the same amount of food. 16 students each collected the same amount of food. They collected 48 cans in all. Which equation, when solved, will tell you how many cans of food each student collected? So that is basically the multiplication. 16 times you don't know the value and it would be 48. Got it? That would be option number 1. Got it? You can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the final test of the chapter. So if you need more help with the chapter, you can contact any tutor on the site. They are available from Monday to Friday. Got it? The lesson we just did is a bit tricky, but bit tricky means just tricky, not difficult one. If you need more help with the topic, you can contact any tutor on the Sky. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the final test. Scott bought 10 gummy worms at the candy store. His friend Kevin also bought some gummy worms. You don't know how many gummy worms Kevin bought. Got it? When they counted all them together, Scott and Kevin has 26 gummy worms. Which equation, when solved, will show how many gummy worms Kevin in bought? That means 10 of them have Scott. You don't know how many worms Kevin had, but when you added them together, they make 26. So it would be option number 2. 10 plus W equals 26. Got it? No, not hard. You just have to understand the statement carefully. Okay, is this an equation? 6 times 5 equals 30. Is this an equation? Yes or no? Yes, this is an equation. Got it? The correct option is yes, this is an equation. Okay, is this an equation? 3 times 3? 3 times 3, is this an equation? No, this is not the equation. You don't have the equality sign at the other side of the equation. So the answer is no. Got it? Let's solve for m. M equals 2 plus 3. So which is the correct option? It is 2 plus 3 equals 5. The correct option is 5. Okay, the next one is m equals 2 plus 4. So 2 plus 4 equals 6. The correct option is 6. Susie ordered some figurines from a store in another city. The figurines came in 3 identical boxes. Susie got 15 figurines in all. Which equation, when solved, tell you how many figurines were in each box? So he has 3 identical boxes. Got it? So she has 3 identical boxes, and in each box she have 15. So in all 3 boxes she have 15 figurines in all. That would be, it would be 3 times F equals 15. That would be option number 1. The correct option is option number 1. 3 times F equals 15. So the correct option is option number 1. It would be 3 times F equals 15. Okay, the next one is 3c equals 9. You have to calculate the value of 3c, which is the value of c. Which is the correct option? The value of c is 3. Got it? Because you have to divide both sides of the equation by 3, and 3 times 3 equals 9. Okay, so you can complete the tests by yourself later today. So we are working on the grade 3 maths. The chapter we did today are equations and variables. The lessons we have covered are identify equations, solve for the variable addition and subtraction, solve for variable multiplication and division, solve for the variable addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, write variable equations to represent word problems, and we just completed the final test of the chapter. So if you need more help, just listen to me carefully. Behave yourself, everyone, please. If you need more help with any of the lesson, listen to me carefully. If you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? So that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone. Please click on the like button right below the video. If you need more help with any of the lesson, please contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.